What's up, guys? What's going on? Stefan Martinez here, live again for another Knicks stream. Knicks versus Hornets tonight at MSG. You got the 39 and 27 New York Knicks versus the 20 and 46 Charlotte Hornets. Now, for those that are thinking, why are you streaming this game? It's gonna be a blowout. Why are we doing it? Listen, man, there's nothing like having fun, and these streams have been fun. If you've been in here rocking with us, you already know what it is. A lot of conversation, a lot of camaraderie, a lot of talking about the game. So should be a fun night. And listen, everybody says it's a trap game because the Hornets are really bad. But here's what I'll tell you: the Hornets are bad, but they play hard. Terry Rozier averaging almost 22 points a game. PJ Washington, the Hornets big man, averaging almost 11 points a game. So while yes, it looks like it's going to be a blowout, they do have former Nick Dennis Smith Jr. Gordon Hayward is still on this team, so it may look bad on paper, but it's a game that I figure we stream. Plus, they haven't lost since I started streaming. So I figured, why not? Let's do this again. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy ourselves. So come in, say what's up, hit that thumbs up button for your boy, man. And you know, give me your keys to the game. Give me your thoughts. Give me whatever you got going on as the people starting to filter in, man. Um should be a fun night, man. Should be a fun night. I'm excited to see what you know tonight has in store for the Knicks, what tonight has in store for this game, and can they get the 10 wins in a row? Um, as you see at the bottom of the screen here, get those likes up. A little bit of injury news though that I wanted to share with you guys. Um, Jalen Brunson is officially out. As you see on the bottom of the screen, sore left foot. This feels more like a precaution thing because Tom Thibodeau did say in his media availability before the game that Jalen Brunson is going to go on the West Coast trip with the Knicks that starts Thursday night against Sacramento. So I do expect Jalen to play then. This feels like, let's just rest him up. Let's get him right. Let's get him ready for Sacramento because the Kings are one of the tougher teams in the league. Also, what I will say is, you know, Jalen, he probably wanted to play, but wow, look at Quick's numbers: 19.4 points a game, 45% from the field. I think 40% from three as a starter in 11 games. So the Knicks are in good hands tonight. Um, but back to Jalen real quick. You just want to make sure that he's okay going down the stretch run. And these are the games that you can give him a day off. These are the games you can give him a night off. And say, listen, rest that foot, whatever's ailing you, get it right, and we'll see you in Sacktown on Thursday. And De'Aaron Fox is not going to be easy cover, so you want him off his feet for as long as possible. But tonight's not going to be an easy game either because Terry Rozier can score the basketball. He can get in the lane. He can hit the three. He can do a little bit of everything. So the Knicks have their handful tonight with Terry Rozier. 21.3 points a game, 41% from the field, 33 from downtown, averaging 4.8 assists and 1.1 steals. So while this looks like a trap game, the Hornets do have some players, and it's a Steve Clifford led team, former Jeff Van Gundy disciple from Van Gundy's days in New York, very much like Tom Thibodeau. So the Hornets are going to play hard. The question I have is, can the Knicks get a big lead early? Because this is all going to come down to if you have a big lead. If you have a big lead, then I think you got a shot to win this basketball game and win it handily before you head out on this West Coast trip starting on Thursday night. Anyway, let's reset this thing, man. This is the Knicks versus Hornets live stream. I'm Stefan Martinez. Hit that thumbs up button for your boy. Comment how many points are the Knicks gonna win tonight? Does anybody have any money on the game? Does anybody have a bold prediction they want to make? you know. And listen, although, like I says, the records may be what the records may be, but if you've been a Knicks fan for a long time, there's no such thing as an easy game. There's no such thing as an easy game. There's no such thing as an easy win. There's no such thing as let's take the night off and enjoy this thing. Nah, this is gonna be heart attack city. You already know the drill, especially because every time Terry Rozier plays the Knicks, I think it feels like the guy has a game of games. So uh, let's hope that he doesn't do it again tonight. That we got an easy one. But it always feels like Terry Rozier has a game of games against the Knicks. But um, yeah, man, give me some of your thoughts. Give me some of your feedback on this game tonight, and let's have a conversation. And I got an interesting stat I wanted to share with you guys. Check out this stat. This is per Knicks PR. I found this today, and I was like, I want to talk about it during the game. As you see it scrolling at the bottom, the Knicks are ranked in second in um, offensive rebound percentage, defensive rebound percentage. Um, they're also ranked fifth in turnovers at 12.9 a game. So this team, they're doing it all on both ends of the floor right now. So you just love the consistency that they're playing with, and you hope that it doesn't end tonight. Because tonight could be one of those trap games, man, where you just look up and you're like, we should win this game by a lot of points. This shouldn't be a struggle. Sometimes these trap games aren't as easy as they appear. So the one thing we do want to be mindful and cognizant of is that the Charlotte Hornets are an NBA team too. You know what I'm saying? Because this can get away from you real quick if you're not focused. And you saw at the beginning of the Celtic game, they were turning the ball over a little bit. They had a hard time getting into their offense. They were a little bit disjointed. So tonight is the one night where you don't want any disjointed offense. You kind of want to keep this level, um, especially because Charlotte's going to run. Charlotte likes to run, especially Rozier in transition. So you kind of want to keep this to a minimum, and you don't want Gordon Hayward going off. RJ Barrett needs to have a solid first couple minutes because Gordon Hayward, he's still a pro, he's still a professional, he can still shoot the basketball. He's struggling this year, but you already know. Usually, it's those guys that you don't expect to have big games against the Knicks that come into MSG, and you're like, bro, where you come from? You know what I'm saying? So it's very important that the Knicks get off to an early start and they put their foot on the gas and they wrap this thing up so we could be hamming it up in the fourth quarter and not dying like we were the other night during the Celtics stream. But welcome in, man. Welcome in to the people watching. Hit that thumbs up button for me. So give me your prediction. Give me a bold prediction, or give me anything you're thinking about this game tonight. As we getting closer to tip off. Um, Bit of a housekeeping note. I know I said I wasn't gonna do many of the West Coast games. That is changing. I'll say it again as we go later on in the night. I am gonna stream the Sacramento game Thursday, and I am doing both LA games on Saturday and Sunday. So the only game that I probably won't do because it's really late and I'm probably gonna need some rest at that point is the Portland game. But I'll be back Sunday against or Saturday against the Nuggets after that long extended trip. But I am gonna do 3 of the 4 West Coast games. So, we'll be here. We'll be rocking with you guys, man. Um as we getting closer to tip. And let me tell you something. For a team that struggled at home, the Knicks have been looking very comfortable at MSG. They've won their last 6 straight at Madison Square Garden. So you want to make sure that you keep your home court, you keep this win streak alive. You get to this right here will put them at 39 wins, I believe. No, they're at 39 wins already. So this will put them at 40 wins, and you'll be right back at the Cavaliers who won last night in a thriller in Cleveland against Boston. Grant Williams, I'm still mad that he missed those free throws, man. If you were a Knick fan watching that game last night, you got issues with Grant Williams. I had issues with Grant Williams this morning, man. I was about to jump on Twitter and be like, yo, everybody said good morning except for Grant Williams. Just like, bruh, just hit one free throw. Hit one free throw and the Knicks got the win. But, I guess it couldn't be that easy. I guess it couldn't be that simple. But, what do I know? I'm just a desperate Knicks fan trying to get to 50 wins. If you think the Knicks can get to 50 wins, put a 50 in the chat right now. If you want a 50 win train with the Knicks, put a 50 in the chat right now. Let me see a couple 50s in the chat as we get close to game time. For the new people coming in, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you spending this Monday night? Welcome to the Knicks versus Hornets live stream. I'm Stefan Martinez. This is gonna be a fun night, man. This is gonna be a fun night as we get Danny with the 50 in the chat. Danny saying the Knicks are gonna win 50. If you think the Knicks are gonna win 50, anybody else thinks in the chat that the Knicks are gonna win 50, let me get a 50 in the chat right now. As we getting close to tip off. I feel like tip offs at the Garden are always later. They get later and later. Emilio giving me the 50. 50 wins. Yeah. As we getting close to the tip off, and it appears we are. So um let me get this screen. Just let me set this up so you guys don't miss the score or whatever's going on. Because the last time I didn't reset it early enough, and I just wasn't able to get it set up. But the Knicks win the tip. Emmanuel quickly dribbling the ball, guarded by Rozier. Guarded by Rozier. Quickly middle of the lane, passes it out to Randall. Randall's first shot of the night is good. It's 3-0 Knicks on a long three by Julius Randle, and we are off and running. Rozier brings the ball up. Quick is guarding him. Passes to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward passes it back to PJ Washington. His three is good, and we're tied at 3. That's the one thing that if you watch PJ Washington, even going back to his Kentucky days, he can definitely hit a 3. So the Knicks have to be very cognizant of him stepping out and hitting the 3. He can also give you a little bit of the mid range. So PJ Washington is going to be a handful. As RJ gets in the lane and hits the floater, it is 5-3 Knicks. He should be able to take advantage of Gordon Hayward. We'll see what happens throughout the course of the night, but he hits his first bucket. It is 5-3. Rozier passes back to Washington. Washington down the lane, spins, throws up the floater. That shot's no good. Rebounded by who else but Mitchell Robinson, Mr. I gobble everything up. Randall from the other side misses the 3. Rebounded by Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre Jr., rather. Oubre passes it to Rozier. Rozier, the double comes. Smart double by Grimes as he passes it back to Hayward. Hayward, mid-range jumper. She's short. Grimes with the rebound. Gives it up to Julius, who's handling the ball. Who, as we spoke of before, I don't like when Julius handles the ball, man. I get nervous. Quick in the lane. Quick with the jump shot. Jump shot short. Gets his own rebound. Out to RJ for 3. It is off. Rebound PJ Washington. Passes it out to Rozier. Rozier dribble between the legs. Gets to the middle of the floor and misses the floater. Randall on another rebound. Looked like he was about to throw a long outlet. But he passes it to Grimes. Grimes pulls up for 3. It is good. Quentin Grimes off the assist from RJ Barrett. It is 8-3 Knicks early in the first. Rozier dribbles. Almost got it pickpocketed by Grimes. Almost pickpocketed. Mark Williams down low. Passes it to PJ Washington. PJ Washington looked like he was trying to draw the foul. Passes it to Williams, who slams it home. It is 8-5. Mark Williams, former Duke product, so the two big men working in tandem right there. The one thing about Mark Williams is he does have a decent post game. He can block shots, so he's a bit of an intimidator down low. IQ with the dribble between his legs. Try to get Grimes going back door, but they shut it off nicely. Randall to the middle of the paint. Randall with the step back mid-range jumper. It is good. 10-5 Knicks with 8:58 to go in the first quarter. Rozier with the dribble, passes it to Williams. Williams pass back to Hayward, sets the screen. Hayward goes away from it. Pass to PJ Washington, who misses the 3. RJ with the rebound, brings the ball up. Yeah, I'm a little nervous with that too when RJ brings the ball up because His handle's so loose sometimes. RJ throws it off the foot, and it's still Nick basketball. But RJ bringing up the ball concerns me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, as they're showing Jalen and Josh Hart on the bench right now. Once again, Jalen Brunson is out with a foot injury. Um, there are no extra tests scheduled as of now. As Quick gets a screen, pulls up for three. Emmanuel Quickly's three is no good, and it is out of bounds as RJ tried to lunge for the rebound, and the Hornets bring the ball up the floor with 8:22 remaining in the first quarter. Rozier dribbles, setting up the offense, settles up the offense, passes it to Oubre Jr., who puts up the three, and that shot is good. Kelly Oubre is another one you got to watch, man. Kelly Oubre is another one you got to watch because that guy can get hot relatively quickly. Danny with the let's go Knicks. What's up, Big Ray? RJ Barrett, spin move, floater in the lane. It is good. See, I like that. How RJ just stopped right there, floats it up, doesn't do too much with it. That's when you got to play smart. As Rozier in the lane misses the floater quickly, passes it to RJ, who got it in the corner. What does he do with it? Gives it back to Randall. Randall dribble, almost pulled up for the three, passes it back out to Quick. Randall at the pinch post. Randall looking to drive on Washington, takes the jumper and he misses it. Rebound, Terry Rozier. Rozier out in transition, lays it up, lays it in. Back and forth we go here early. It is 12-10. The Knicks turn the ball over. Back come the Hornets. Rozier again. Back out in transition. Was gonna pull it, was gonna take a three. Takes a step back. Rozier for three. It is no good. Mitchell Robinson on the rebound. RJ Barrett dribbles the ball up. Mitch comes to set the screen. RJ back to the middle of the lane. Throws the alley-oop a little high. Back out to Randall. RJ for three off the pass from Randall. No good. Rebound PJ Washington as Gordon Hayward brings the ball up the floor. Gordon Hayward guarded by Grimes. Gordon Hayward for three. It is no good. Quentin Grimes the rebound. 6:20 remaining in the first quarter. Look at that mismatch between with Randall and Gordon Hayward. What does Randall do? Double comes, passes it out to Quickly. Quickly for three, misses it. Rebound by Oubre. Oubre brings the ball up the floor, guarded by RJ Barrett. Kelly Oubre for three, bad shot. Rebound by Grimes. Dribble between his legs. Grimes looking to go towards the basket, passes it out to RJ. RJ with the spin. RJ finds Mitch down low for the jam. 14-10 Knicks with 5:40 to go in the first quarter. Rozier brings the ball up. Rozier passes it. PJ Washington has it. Gets to the middle of the lane. Foul Mark Williams. Doesn't lay it up, but is foul. But is called for the, I believe it's an offensive foul. No, they're calling a foul on Mitchell Robinson. So it is 14-10 Knicks with 5:27 left in the first quarter. I am Stefan Martinez. This is the Knicks versus Hornets live stream. The Knicks are home looking to get their 7 straight at MSG. For those watching the game, man, for those in the chat watching the game right now, give me your impressions of the game early. I think a little ragged start. It feels a little ragged to me. Doesn't feel like they're all that sharp yet. If I had to choose either Julius or RJ, it'll be RJ to bring up the ball when Hart is not in the game, or Emmanuel. I could see that. I don't like RJ or Julius bringing up the ball. I just tell Quick, just take the ball, bring the ball up, because there's something about Julius and RJ, like their handles are really wide, and you watch them take basic dribbles, and it's like a chore, and you kind of don't like that, especially when you defenses know this. Defenses watch the Knicks and they know, man, these guys got wide handles. They're not able to sustain their handle. So defenses are gonna start keying in on these dudes. Wow, Danny got a tight game. 120-117 Knicks. Let's hope not, bruh. Let's hope not. I really don't want to. I really don't want. We don't need another emotional roller coaster. I would rather get this thing. I'd rather have extended garbage time in the fourth quarter. But this is the Knicks, so you can't say never. This is the Knicks, so you can't say never. But give me one sec, guys. I'm gonna step away from the stream for just 1 second, and I will be right back. Let me do this. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Sorry for the quick step away. Um, Real quick. Wow, the 55 minutes, most minutes played by a Nick this season, which was done by Emmanuel quickly as Mark Williams is at the free throw line, misses the first free throw with 5:27 remaining in the first quarter. I agree with you, but I'm saying if I had my choice, if that's where I would prefer the floor general's not on the floor. That's all I was. No, I agree with you. But both these brothers, their handles as quickly brings the ball up now, quickly passes it to RJ. RJ passes it to Randall, who passes it right back to RJ. RJ in the middle of the lane. RJ trying to find Mitch, doesn't find him, turns it over. Hornets bring the ball up. If you're the Knicks right now, the one thing you don't want to do tonight, as we saw in the Celtic game and even parts of the Miami game, you don't want to get sloppy. You want to close this game, especially because you got a tough stretch coming up. This is a very winnable game as Rozier gets the ball, middle of the lane, passes it out. Rozier gets it back. Rozier passes it to Thor. Thor with the jumper. That is no good. Mitchell Robinson on the rebound. RJ brings the ball up. Guarded by Gordon Hayward. See, watch the double, RJ. See this? Watch the double. He watches the double, passes it out to IQ. IQ gets to the middle of the lane, finds Mitchell with another jam. A 16-11 Knicks. You like the ball movement right there. He didn't settle for the three. He got it to the middle and got big man a dunk. Oubre, played by RJ. Oubre lays it in, plus the harm, going to the line and one. Kelly Oubre, the one guy I'm focused on tonight because Kelly Oubre can score the basketball. So you have to be focused on him. And you can't allow him to just get wherever he wants to on the floor because it could be a dangerous proposition if you're the Knicks. Because that's one guy you just want to make sure you're extra aware of because he can get hot real quick. He can get hot real quick. Let's see what he does at the line. Averaging 20 points a game in 41 games this season. He hits the free throw. It's a 2-point game. As quickly brings the ball up with 4:20 remaining in the first quarter. Passes out Randall. Randall passes it to Grimes. Grimes, step back three. No good. Josh Hart's in the game now. He checked in for, I believe, he checked in for, who did he check in for? The RJ. He checked in for RJ. Grimes going to the rim with aggression, draws the foul. Quentin Grimes with the strong move to the rim. Let's see what um The Knicks have to get to the free throw line too tonight, guys. Like if the Knicks want to be successful in this game, you have to get to the free throw line. New Orleans, I mean, Charlotte doesn't have any real shot blockers, so you got to get to the line. You got to try and be better hitting free throws as Quentin Grimes hits his first free throw. 17-14 Knicks. Isaiah Hartenstein checks in for Mitchell Robinson with 3 minutes and 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Grimes' second attempt is good at the free throw line. Knicks up four. Terry Rozier brings the ball up. Guarded by Quentin Grimes. Rozier calls out a play. What does he do with it? He looks like no. He passes it out. Thor with the jump shot in the middle of the lane. It is good. It is good. Wait. Oh, wait. I hit stop share. I don't know why I hit stop share, but let's share this thing. Wait a minute. Josh Hart tried to go to the basket. It is no good. Yeah, but you can't hit a little low. Rozier hits the three. Oh, that's a two. His foot was on the line. It looked like a three, but he did hit the two. So let's see what happens here. Share the screen again. I don't know what happened there, but let's do this. So Randall to the baseline. Randall passes it out. Grimes for three. No good. Rebound quickly. Rebound quickly for three. That's no good. As Dennis Smith Jr. brings the ball up. Dennis Smith Jr. passes it to Rozier. Rozier to the middle of the lane is blocked by Isaiah Hartenstein. Get that out of here, fam. Grimes goes to the rim. Grimes passes it to Hart. Hart to IQ. Misses the three. But you love the ball movement right there. You love the ball movement. You love the unselfish play. You just hope that the shot goes down. Because if the shot goes down, yo, that's a good shot. It looked like a travel. It was a travel. We go to commercial break. Score is tied at 18. I'm Stefan Martinez. Welcome to the Knicks versus Hornets live stream as Isaiah Hartenstein sends that back to 34th Street. Get that out of here as the Hornets call timeout. This is good. You hope this ain't one of those trap games, guys. This is the one thing that I fear is that you don't have a trap game because these games, every game is important right now, especially with Cleveland winning last night. You don't want a trap game. Like that's the one thing. If you're watching this game tonight, you're just hoping, man, win this game easy. Don't make it a trap game. Don't make me get crazy because they got a big road trip coming up, and this is a very winnable game. And you want them to stay focused and locked in. And the one thing I kind of don't like is that the national media is just blowing this up. Oh, the Knicks could be really dangerous. I'm like, just keep winning, man, because you know the national media is gonna blow it up. They're gonna, oh, the Knicks could do damage. The Knicks could be. All this is true, but you don't want this game to turn into a game where you look back and you're like, damn, man, we should have had this game in the bag, but we let it get away because we weren't playing focused from the beginning of the game. Give me one sec, guys. I'm gonna step away one last time, and then we will get right back to it. Step away. I'm back, guys. I'm back. I had to step away just for a moment, but I'm back. We back now. No more interruptions for the rest of the evening. Hopefully, last game Randall looked sloppy. Whenever he turned, you're right, Danny. He did. As Deuce McBride checked into the game, Randall has it again under at the pinch post versus Washington. Randall jab step, mid range jumper, no good. Rebound, Dennis Smith Jr. Oubre, Dennis Smith Jr. has it. What a find. PJ Washington, middle of the floor. He turns it over. Nick basketball. Good defense right there. And the one thing you want to see the Knicks do is stay aggressive defensively. I know this Hornet team's not very good offensively, but the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to give away you don't want to give away baskets. You don't want to give away easy shots. So this is one of those things where you're just like, let's just keep playing. Let's stay within ourselves and let's um let's um let's not get too crazy. As Deuce McBride hits a three and the Knicks up three. That's a big shot. Both teams not shooting the ball very well. The Hornets are 7 for 18. The Knicks are 8 for 21 so far. Oubre again driving to the middle of the lane, draws the foul. That's a foul on Isaiah Hartenstein as he heads to the line with 47 seconds remaining in the first. Back and forth we go here early at MSG. Foul on Grimes, actually. Hip checking him. You can't, like, one thing you see it right now. The Knicks, it feels like they're going through the motions in this first quarter. If you're watching the game, it doesn't feel like they have a lot of force, a lot of zip to everything that they're doing. Now, granted, you just played the Celtics, but it feels like you're going through the motions as Kelly Oubre is off to a scorching start. 3 or 4, 9 points, just hit a free throw. Julius looking to drive on PJ Washington. Back out. Almost a steal by Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre, man, that dude's an irritant. I don't like him when he's not on my team. I wouldn't like him if he wasn't on my team, but he's just an irritant. And once again, you get the Tom Thibodeau I'm pissed off face. Tom Thibodeau always looks angry, man. He never looks happy. That's, I guess, his disposition is anger. As Randall barely draws iron with his 3-point attempt, Dennis Smith Jr. brings the ball up. The shot clock, and the game clock are nearly identical. Looking to wind down this first quarter, Dennis Smith Jr. dribbles the ball between his legs. Kelly Oubre comes to set a screen. Oubre jab step, passes it to Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. Little step back mid range jumper. It is no good. Rebound. And that's the way the first quarter ends. We are tied at 21, a relatively low scoring first quarter by today's modern NBA standards. And both teams looking very sluggish out the gate. And look, these are the kind of games that if you're not careful, you could be in a dogfight. You can be in a dogfight because one thing that we know is that Steve Clifford is going to play his guys. He's going to play hard. He's not going to just give up just random shots. He's going to play hard. And this is what you get when you're playing a Steve Clifford team. You get a team that plays hard, that doesn't give away possessions, and just allows you to, keep you in the game, just to do enough to keep themselves in the game and keep you engaged as well. To the people watching, man, hit that thumbs up button for your boys, for your boy. Let me know where you're watching this game from. Let me know what your predictions are, and let me know how you're feeling so far. For those that didn't watch the game from the very beginning, the Knicks have ruled out Jalen Brunson tonight with a sore left foot. Tom Thibodeau pregame said that he didn't think it was a serious foot injury, but the Knicks are just being cautious with their star point guard, who should have been an all-star, but that's here nor there. So they're looking to have him back on the West Coast trip. He will travel with the team to Sacramento, to Los Angeles, and to Portland for their 4-game West Coast trip. Both teams making brick houses with all these missed shots. That's a good one, man. That's a good one. That's a good one. It was crazy how Marcus Smart kept drawing fouls. You know what? Yeah, you could say the same thing the other night for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler lived at the free throw line. And it's just amazing how these guys continuously just draw fouls and it doesn't get called. Amazing. Amazing stuff, man. You know when your computer got that charge me look? My computer's looking at me right now going, charge me. Charge me. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna put this bad boy right on the charger. To the 7 viewers in the stream, what's up? Kelly Oubre brings the ball up, passes it to Dennis Smith Jr., who is guarded by Deuce McBride. Oubre gets the ball from the bit. Oh, what a steal by Deuce. What a steal by Deuce McBride. Passes it out to Toppin, who shoots the three and misses the three. Then Dennis Smith Jr. on the rebound, dribbles the ball up, got it by Josh Hart. Now Obi switches off to him. Out to PJ Washington. PJ Washington spins on Hartenstein, misses the lay-in. Offensive foul is called. The Knicks bring the ball up. There we go. You gotta stay focused if you're the Knicks tonight, man. A lot of lackadaisical shots. Not a lot of ball movement. RJ to the middle of the lane. RJ finds Hartenstein for the jam. 23-21 Knicks. With a minute gone by in the second quarter, PJ Washington brings the ball up, passes it to Dennis Smith Jr., who tells Oubre go the other way, right back to the pinch post, right back to the low post. PJ Washington passes it back to Smith. Smith tries to get a layup and turns it over. Out in transition they come. RJ finds Josh Hart. Josh Hart right back out to RJ Barrett, who nails the three. Knicks up 5 with just under 10 and a half remaining in the in the second quarter, excuse me. Washington drives on Hart. Easy lane. Where was Hartenstein? Where's the help? See, these are the moments where you're just like, come on, man. Help him out. The big got to come help. Josh Hart brings the ball up, passes it to RJ. RJ back to the middle of the lane. Gets the layup, draws the foul, and one. Knicks up 5 or RJ Barrett headed to the free throw line. I'm going to say this again. If you're watching the stream Sunday, if you're watching the stream Friday, they got to hit their free throws. Free throws are what, guys? They're free. Hit your free throws. RJ Barrett hits the free throw. Knicks up 6. RJ Barrett with 10 points, 4 or 6 shooting, 2 assists on the night early. So he's in his bag early on. Let's see. Oubre to the middle of the lane, and he hits. It's a 4-point game as Kelly Oubre has come out like a house on fire. Here we go with the back and forth. Hartenstein, middle of the lane, gives it to RJ. RJ almost got a strip, but a foul's called on Kelly Oubre, who looks at the ref with the incredulous, did I foul him look? Does anybody ever notice that? How just guys just look at the referee like, oh, I didn't foul him. What are you talking about? Bro, you fouled him, bro. You fouled him. Like, I love how these players just look like I didn't foul him. Deuce McBride has the ball. Deuce McBride dribble between his legs. Deuce looking to make a play. Passes it to Hartenstein. McBride gets it back. McBride with the jumper. It is good. Deuce McBride is 2 for 2 early. Hit a 3, and now he hits a mid-range jumper, and the Knicks up 6. Once again, Kelly Oubre operating and running the offense. He gets in the lane. Can't hit the leaner. RJ out in transition. Tries to dunk it over the top of PJ Washington and is going back to the line. You love the aggressiveness from RJ Barrett right now. Just playing with that force and that heart that you want to see from him as he tries to dunk it, his hand through the rim. You love it. RJ hits the first free throw, rolls in, Knicks up 7, 32-25 as Gordon Hayward checks back into the ball game. PJ Washington goes to the bench as we are just over 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter. RJ hits the second free throw. Knicks up 8 as Dennis Smith Jr. brings the ball up. Dennis Smith Jr. passes to Hayward. Hayward dribble between his legs. Josh Hart there. Dennis Smith Jr. gets the ball back. Tries to get to the middle lane. He does. Pass it off to the big man who gets the foul and one. And one. What I'd see, if you're gonna foul him right there, you gotta wrap him up, man. You can't let him get the and one and then that's can't let him get the and one as Nick Richards heads to the line to complete the conventional 3-point play to make it a 5-point Nick lead here in the second quarter. That's one thing we can't allow to have happen is for penetrators to get into the middle of the lane. As we're going over Quickly's heroic 55-point game on the MSG broadcast, they have a graphic up right now. RJ passes it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein in the corner to Josh Hart for 3, who nails it. Knicks up 8. What a find by Josh Hartenstein. Timeout Charlotte with 8:39 to go in the second quarter. You love the ball movement right there. Love the ball movement because at times you see the Knicks getting so stagnant that they don't move the ball. And the one thing you want to do in this situation, the Hornets are going to play everything aggressive because they don't want you going to the rim. So you're going to have open shooters. They're going to funnel the middle. Tom Thibodeau and Steve Clifford went to the Jeff Van Gundy school, which is like don't allow penetrators to get to the rim. And that's exactly what happens there. So you like the drive and kick by Hartenstein, finding Hart for 3. Knicks up 8 early in the second. For anybody watching the stream right now, what are you thinking right now as the game's going on? What are some of your concerns? What are some of the things you like? Me personally, I like how aggressive RJ is right now. Coming off a game when he scores 29 points, grabs 11 rebounds. Very, very critical start for Mr. Barrett at the charity stripe. So you love how both teams are playing right, how he's playing right now. And you love how just Quick has taken a couple shots, but for the most part, the Knicks are starting to let the game come to them. And this is what you got to do when you're playing against a team that they're clearly better than. And you can't allow this game to slip away. You can't allow the game to get sloppy. You got to come in focused and ready to play. And so far, the Knicks are doing that. I'm Stefan Martinez. This is the Knicks versus Charlotte Hornets live stream. If you're new in here, say what's up. If you have a comment on the game or anything NBA related, if something you want to touch on at halftime, we here. Ray says my boy needs to stay aggressive. I agree with you, Big Ray. RJ has to stay aggressive, especially with no Brunson tonight. You need a second scoring option. And RJ coming off a game when he had 29 points, you kind of want him to stay aggressive. I agree with you 1,000%. That's a very astute observation. Very astute observation. Like right now is the type of game where you're like, Julius is there if in case of emergency, but you kind of want RJ to take control of the offense. You kind of want secondary guys to have their moments tonight, so that there's not a fourth quarter where you're stressing out and you don't feel good about the game or you don't feel good about what's going on in the game. And right now, that's how you do it. You let the other guys get involved. You let the other guys make shots early, feel like they're involved in the offense so that, this could turn into a rout and the guys could just rest. But like I said, Charlotte's not going to make it easy for you because Charlotte's an NBA team too. So Charlotte's not going to make it easy for you, and the Knicks have to realize that. So, it feels like an 8-point game right now. It feels like, this could get away quickly. But like I said, Kelly Oubre could get hot. Gordon Hayward's a professional scorer. Speaking of Gordon Hayward, he nails the 3, and it's a 5-point game. You see? So we talk about, Charlotte's terrible, but look, 5-point game, and Gordon Hayward just hit a big shot. RJ looking for a Hartenstein screen, gets to the middle of the lane, lays it up with the left hand, and it is good. Knicks up 7 early. What a start from RJ Barrett, who's been aggressive here in his first half so far to start the game. Smith looking to attack McBride. Smith passes it out to Haywood. Haywood, turnaround jumper is good again. Back to back jumpers from Gordon Haywood, and we got a 5-point game. Deuce brings the ball up. Deuce looking to make a play, passes it to RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett looking to get to the rim again. Gets the tough teardrop and the foul. RJ Barrett in his bag early. Your man is rolling. This is the type of game that can keep RJ's confidence. He scored 29 and 11 on Sunday, as I just mentioned previously, and he looked like he's headed that way again tonight. So you love the way RJ Barrett is playing complete offensive basketball. And notice something: if you're watching the game on um if you're watching the game um as RJ missed the free throw, but if you're watching the game, you see RJ getting into the lane. So 16 points so far and 12 in this quarter. Wow. RJ Barrett in his bag. Gordon Hayward passes it out. Dennis Smith Jr. shoots the three. He misses it, but they get the rebound. They get the rebound and they get a lay in. That's bad defense. That is bad defense. You cannot just give up a lay in. And timeout New York. It is a 5-point game coming off a Bryce McGowan's lay-in. Here we go. Here we go. See, it's never easy when you're a Knicks fan. It's never easy, guys. You never feel all the way comfortable being a New York Knicks fan. And this is no exception. Tonight is no exception. That's why when they talk about trap games, some things don't exist. We want to talk about a trap game. What trap game? It's the Knicks. It don't exist. And tonight is the prime example of they gotta get a big win here. I'm Stefan Martinez. This is the Knicks versus Hornets live stream. Come in, say what's up, hit that like button, share this video, let people know we're live, let them know it's a tight game early in the first half. We hoping it doesn't stay close. We hoping that we get a little bit of separation. He wants a Mikey call. He wants a Patrick Ewing. Oh man, nah, no PA until if it gets a little bit of a blowout, then we'll do some PA stuff. But it's a tight game right now, so we want to stay focused. My mic just unplugged itself. My mic is like, listen, man, you better not give him a Patrick Ewing. See, my mic said not to give you a Patrick Ewing. So you see, you had Mike McGowan score a basket tonight. You had Richards get a 3-point play. You understand what I'm saying? So these are the moments where you have to stay focused. You have to come out ready to play because Charlotte's not going to go anywhere. Charlotte's not going to go anywhere, and these are the nights where this could be a trap game for the Knicks if they're not careful. I know Tibbs said before the game he doesn't want to hear about a trap game, but this could very well be a trap game if you're not careful. So the Knicks got a lot of work to do. They got to tighten up because this game is only going to get tighter as we go along, especially if they don't play with the force that they're supposed to. Listen, respect Charlotte as the opponent, but can't lollygag your way through this because next thing you know, you have a war on your hands. Hence why we have a 5-point game right now. As Tommy's in the building from Power. Let's see what celebrities they're showing. Let's see. So Tommy's the only one they showed so far. Josh Hart about to inbound the ball. Now, see, the one thing you don't want, you know why you don't want this to be another tight game? As RJ shoots the three, misses the three. Josh Hart, who else tries to get the rebound? And he almost does. But he steps out of bounds before he could get the rebound. And the Hornets bring the ball up with 6:56 to go in the second quarter. Rozier gets the ball, dribbles it up the floor. He is guarded by Emmanuel quickly. Rozier dribbles, passes it to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward, watched by Josh Hart. Gordon Hayward dribbles around the circle. Gordon Hayward with the little mid-range jumper. It is good. Gordon Hayward in his hot bag early. And we got a 3-point game. Quickly passes it to RJ. RJ looking to get downhill once again. And a foul is drawn as RJ Barrett heads back to the free throw line as Rozier looks like he is grabbing at his shin area, or look like he's grabbing at the shin area. Yeah, and Rozier got some bright green sneakers on, looking like you can almost blind the brother with those kicks on. My man. RJ to the free throw line. He hits the first one. Knicks up 4. One thing, I'm going to say it again. The Knicks must hit their free throws. Them things are free. Hit them things. They're free. You ain't got to struggle to get them. Hit them. As Tom Thibodeau gives you the scowl. Tom always looks upset. Man. RJ misses the second free throw. Obi almost got the rebound. It's a 4-point game with 6:20 to go in the second quarter. Knicks up 41-37. Rozier back to Dennis Smith Jr., who's looking to get Rozier. Couldn't get it to him. Mark Williams dribbles at the top of the key. Back to Dennis Smith Jr., who tries to get a lane but can't do it. Josh Hart looking to push the pace. Out of transition. Looking to go towards the rim. Gets it. Knicks up 6. One thing about Josh Hart, this guy finishes in the lane, man. Terry Rozier, bring the ball back down. He's going to the rim. And it is good. Terry Rozier answers back. And we got a 4-point game. Back and forth we go here at MSG. IQ brings the ball up. Gives it to Hart, who gives it right back to IQ. IQ looking to get towards the middle. And he turns the basketball over. One reason why I like that turnover, because it was a dead ball turnover. It didn't lead to anything. It was a dead ball turnover, and it wasn't something like the Hornets could get out in transition. As Rozier getting to the middle of the lane, finds Gordon Hayward, pump fake. Hayward is fouled. As RJ Barrett fouls him, Julius Randle about to check in for Obi Toppin. As they show the replay of Josh Hart going to the rim. You love the way Josh Hart can just get to the rim anytime he wants to in transition. It's beautiful, man. If you're the Knicks right now, you wanna stay aggressive and don't just settle for jumpers, man. Keep attacking the rim. Gordon Hayward passes it out on a missed 3 by McGowan. Josh Hart brings the ball up, dribbles, looking for Randle at the high elbow, which I don't like. Finds Grimes. Grimes at the middle. Grimes finds Mitch for another jam. See, I love that ball movement right there. I love it. That's how you keep Mitch engaged. As Rozier get into the middle of the lane. And Rozier's foul. Dumb reaching foul by Julius Randle right there. You can't reach in right there, especially because you know how important you are to this team. That's a dumb foul by Julius Randle right there. It's a 6-point game. You're not playing great, but you don't want to give the Hornets life. And right now, the Knicks are making a mistake because they're giving the Hornets life as Dennis Smith Jr. finds Mark Williams. Mark Williams floater, no good. Julius with the rebound, dribbles the ball up the floor. What's he going to do with it? Backing him down. Dribble, double comes. Grimes passes it to quickly towards the middle, gives it back to Julius with 5 on the clock, 4 on the clock, 3 on the clock. IQ for 3. It is good. Off a fine from Julius Randle. And the Knicks are up 9. Rozier looking to respond from 3, and he almost does. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Rebound by Hayward. Hayward goes back to the rim and is fouled and is going to the line for 2 free throws. Gordon Hayward getting aggressive here in the second quarter as Julius finds Emmanuel quickly on replay in the corner. That was a good pass. I just wish they got into the offense a little bit sooner. As Gordon Hayward looking to cut into this 9-point lead for the Knicks with 4:02 remaining in the second. He hits the first free throw. This quarter, the Hornets are 1 of 4 from 3, and the Knicks are 3 of 5 from 3. Quickly to the middle of the lane. Quickly gives up to Grimes. Grimes for 3. But he is fouled on a 3-point attempt by Dennis Smith Jr. I feel like we're seeing that a lot more in the NBA. In the modern NBA, a lot of fouling on 3-point shot attempts. You have to just stay down, stay disciplined. And the Knicks do it a lot too, because RJ is known for that. He's known for fouling, so it's a problem all over the league right now. As Grimes hits the first free throw, extends the lead back to 9 with 3:53 remaining in the first half. As Julius and Tibbs are having a conversation. We'll see where we go here. Grimes misses the second free throw. Does he hit the third? Does he hit the third free throw? It is good. It's a 10-point game with 3:50 to go in the second. Knicks on a 10-3 run in the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Rozier brings the ball up. Rozier with the dribble. Passes it to Hayward. Grimes on Hayward. Hayward looking to get to the rim. Hayward, pump fake. Finds Thor. Passes out to McGowan. McGowan dribbles, looking to get behind Mitch. Mitch, get that out of here. What a block by Mitchell Robinson. And a 24-second violation is called. And the Knicks bring the ball up. You love the Knicks defense in certain spurts, but you wish they just kept it. You wish they could keep it up for 4 quarters, but I guess it's human nature where you can't go hard for all 4 quarters. But you don't want to have a lackadaisical effort, man. IQ, pass from Randall. Gives it back to Randall. Randall, back to IQ for 3. She is good. Knicks up 13 with 3:10 to go in the second quarter as Rozier brings the ball up. In this quarter, the Knicks are now 4 of 6 from downtown. That is 67% from 3. Hayward now has it at the top of the key. Hayward, step back 3. She is butter. Gordon Hayward having the only second half right now. I mean, the only second quarter. And he is looking good here early. He's looking good here early. 11 points in the game, and he has 11 points in the quarter. Quickly, get into the middle of the lane. Quickly, looking for help. Passes it to Randall. Back out to Quickly. Quickly, stutter step dribble. Rozier right on him. And a foul's called. And 1. Rozier's looking for the push-off, arguing with the referee. He pushed me, but Quickly gets the and 1 anyway. Knicks up 12 with 2:23 to go in the second period. Yeah, let's see if we got a push-off there by IQ. Yeah, a little bit of a forearm shimmy from Mr. Quickly. A little bit of a forearm shimmy from Mr. Quickly as he's at the line looking to complete the conventional 3-point play. This is the Knicks vs. Hornets live stream. I'm Stefan Martinez. Let me know where you're watching the game from. Let me know what you're feeling so far in this game. Terry Rozier looking to set up the offense. Terry Rozier dribbles, calls out a play, finds Gordon Hayward at the top of the key. Hayward passes it. McGowan to Thor. Thor looking to get to the middle of the lane. Mark Williams with the jam. It's an 11-point game. Charlotte keeping this thing close. Charlotte keeping this game close thus far. quickly with the dribble, watched by Rozier. Josh Hart, watched by Thor. Back to Randall. Gordon Hayward on Randall. Quickly. McGowan on quickly. Quickly get into the middle of the lane. Quickly is blocked by Williams, but Mitchell Robinson is right there for the jam. Knicks up 13 with a minute 30 to go in the second quarter as Dennis Smith Jr. with the Terry Rozier with the jam. He looked like Dennis Smith Jr. the way he got up. Terry Rozier with the jam. It is an 11-point game with a minute 15 to go in the second. Quickly looking to attack him. Quickly stops the dribble, gives it to Julius. Julius, step back three. That shot is good. It's a 14-point game. Julius Randle, Mr. Step Back himself, hits another one. Haywood, looking to retaliate, passes it to Mate, passes it to Thor. Thor for three. He knocks it down. It's an 11-point game with 52.9 to go in the second quarter. Back and forth we go here at MSG. And just as you thought we were going to get a little bit of some breathing room, the Hornets come down and nail a big shot. Quickly passes it to Randall. Randall going to the rim. Randall back to Quickly. Quickly for three. Shot is no good, but a rebound by Josh Hart. Hart to Grimes. Grimes for three is good. Quentin Grimes nails the three, and it's back to 14 with 25 seconds to go in the second quarter. Rozier with the ball at the Knicks logo. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Letting the time wind down. There's 11 on the game clock, 7 on the shot clock. Rozier, step back three. No good. Grimes with the rebound. Still time. Can Grimes get it off before the buzzer? He does! He was looking for a foul call. He doesn't get it. And the Knicks go into the locker room up 66 to 50. He's yelling at the referee like, yo, where is my foul call? Tom Thibodeau with the incredulous look on his face. Although you thought Tibbs would have been angrier. But Tibbs is keeping it, PG right now. So it's a 16-point game going into the half. You just want to see the Knicks keep this aggression up, man. Just keep this aggression up and let the secondary stars take us home tonight. This is what you want to see. It is now halftime at Madison Square Garden. I'm Stefan Martinez. This is the New York Knicks versus the Charlotte Hornets live stream. It's your boy. I'm your host. How you guys feeling about this game so far? How you guys feeling about the score? And what do you think of the second half adjustments? What are the second half adjustments that need to be made as we settle into the halftime here? Quentin has a beef, Ray says. Huh. So Quentin has a beef. I think so too, Big Ray. I think Quentin has a beef. But the one thing you don't want to do, you're playing against a team that you can capitalize. You don't want to get thrown out for arguing a foolish foul. So while he may have a beef, yes, you still want to see him keep his composure, which he did right there. You didn't get thrown out. You stayed in the game. It's a 16-point game as we head to the half. But I wanted to have a halftime conversation with you guys as, we let, things simmer down as before we head into the second half. What do you guys feel about load management? Because I have my own thoughts on this, but I want to see what the chat says about it, what the people watching say about it. What are you guys' feelings about load management? Because I have some thoughts of my own, but I want to know what you guys think. Is it good for the league? Is it bad for the league? Do you see it changing? Or what would you do to change the load management in the NBA? What would be one thing that you do to change the load management thing in the NBA? If you could change it, what would be one thing that you would do? Because I'm curious. I know I put this on um I put this as a general conversation earlier that we were going to talk about this. So I want to know what everybody's feelings are on it and what would you do differently when it comes to load management. I'm just curious on you guys' thoughts. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're thinking. As I pull up the status from earlier to give you guys a sense of to give you guys a sense of you know my feeling when I Jose, thank you for the like, appreciate it. As I give you my sense of what I thought, um, because I know we were going to talk about this today. You don't want to fall asleep. Said I wish we could go. I wish we could ask the goat. I think it's stupid. Hmm. I wish we could ask the GOAT, Mr. MJ. I think it's stupid. Wow. So Ray with the strong take about load management, he thinks it's stupid. What do the rest of you guys think in the chat? Are you a fan of load management? Do you understand load management? Or are you like, nah, these guys don't deserve no PTO time. They're millionaires. They're making lots of money. What are we sitting here talking about load management for? You play a game like. What do you think? Am I wrong? What do you think? What are your feelings? Because this has been a top controversial topic in the NBA because a lot of people are feeling like load management. It could go one way or the other. You could have a situation where sometimes it feels like you're trying to protect the player from themselves. Like in Jalen Brunson's case tonight, he's missing the game with a sore foot. So the Knicks are trying to keep him off his feet and not allow him to do too much. Are you a fan? Do you understand why they do what they do, or am I the only one that hates this thing and thinks it's foolish? What do you guys think? Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm very curious to see what the responses on the chat from the people watching. And I'm not a fan of it. I wish they would do away with it, but I understand why they don't want to do away with it because teams like the Clippers with Kawhi Leonard and you have certain situations where like low management I could get if you're coming off an injury. If you're Steph Curry and you're just coming off an injury, that's a little different. I get all of that, but when you start to talk about guys that should be playing nightly, I think low management is bad for the league. Ray chimes in with another comment, and the rest when the season is over. Be right back. I think that's the general feeling amongst NBA fans, Ben, because what about the fans that pay the money to watch these guys play? And they've been saving up for months to go to these games, and these guys are like, I'm gonna take a rest day, or I'm gonna take it off, and I'm not gonna, give my all, and it just shows sometimes that, I feel like there's selfishness involved with it, and it's looked too much at it from a business perspective as opposed to like, hey man, these fans pay money to watch us play. Let's give them what we can give them. You know what I'm saying? Emilio chimes in, go out and play. It's not like they have real jobs anyway. You preaching right now, Emilio. You preaching right now, bro. Say it louder for the people in the back. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know what's up. Emilio dropping bars. Go out there and play. It's not like they have real jobs anyway. Spitfire, brother. No, but if you think about it, it's true. It's so true. How when did the rest culture take over in the NBA? When did missing games become acceptable? Like I remember back in the day, Mike would say, "Yo, listen, I have to play because there's a kid out there that hasn't seen me play. There's people out there that haven't seen me do what they do, and they save that their hard-earned money to watch me play." Like what happened to the fire and desire of just being a competitor and wanting to be on the floor? Like all that has changed, and I think it's just it's one of those situations where I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. To be honest, there's like I said, there's way too much money involved in the game now, and when you get to a point where it's all about the money and nothing else matters, these are the results you get. These are the results you get. And a part of me is like, I feel like dudes don't respect the game. I don't know if it's fair to say that, but it feels like dudes just don't respect the game. They'd rather do it their way. You know what I'm saying? And it stinks because what about the old school fan like Emilio, like Ray, like myself, who loved when guys played all 82 and it was physical and you couldn't just take games off. Like, what happened to that? Is that all dead? Like, have we lost all of this? Is this all dead? Is this what the modern NBA is telling me, that it's all dead and it's okay to take games off? Because if it is, then I guess we could just we could take all the time we want off, right? In our regular job. It's really crazy how, the modern NBA just allows these rest days and just allows these guys to get away with murder, and then, you know, you don't get the bang for your buck. You're literally, as a fan, not getting the bang for your buck. And it's so unfortunate because these guys are getting paid millions of dollars to play a kids game. San Antonio started all this sitting nine. That's right, with Manu, Ginobili, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, because they were an older team. I remember, wasn't didn't Pop get fined against a big game on national television because he sent all his guys home, and the NBA fined him like $500,000 for resting all his starters at one time? You guys remember that? Am I the only one that remembers that, erroneously? Because I think it was Pop that did it during the national TV game against the Heat. Send all his starters home. He was like, man, you could rest up. Yeah, the Spurs did start all the rest of the nonsense, right? Now that you sit back and think about it. But it's even worse now because with Pop, you understood it. Like, Pop is like, yo, I got an older team. I don't really want to risk anybody getting hurt. I don't want to risk anybody, derailing the season because I had guys in their mid 30s, upper 30s. I could totally understand where getting hurt. You don't want to push a guy to not. I get all of that, but it's just these guys just you know now it's accepted. And the one thing that I found interesting is that you hear from different people and you hear all these podcasts, and then you hear different people talking, and it's like, yo, it's almost like these rest days are like, it's not up to the players anymore. It's like the front office figures out a plan. Like, yo, we're resting you on this day. We're playing you on this day. And what happened to playing competitive basketball where we don't have rest days, where we don't just have random days off? All that is gone and killing the game. What's up, guys? This is the Knicks versus Hornets live stream. I'm Stefan Martinez. We are at the half. Knicks up 16 at the half, 66-50. Come in, share your thoughts on the game. Share your thoughts on this low management discussion we're having at halftime before the third quarter starts up. Are we a fan of low management? Do we not like low management? Does low management need to be eradicated? Do we understand the reasoning behind load management? Let me know your feelings. Let me know your thoughts. Talk to me. Hit me up in the chat. Um, it's just these things, man. Sometimes you wish that the NBA would just step in and have a bigger um input on this. And so far, then mum's the word on whatever it is that this is, and it just sucks, man, because you're taking away from the beauty of the game. Guys going out and playing, 82 games, playing 35 minutes a night. That's when the game is most beautiful, and you're taking away from it when you're not allowing it to be, you know, decided organically. When you're giving one team an edge over the other, and you're not letting the other team have a chance to say, you know what, let's decide this mano a mano, man to man, possession by possession, as they show the first time halftime stats. Knicks are 9 of 22 from three, 9 of 12 from the free throw line, 21 rebound, 3 turnovers. Charlotte 49%, 5 of 14 from three, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 16 rebounds and 5 turnovers. The Knicks have 45 points in the second quarter, most they scored this season because the game was knotted at 21 all to end the first quarter. So the Knicks got out on a little scoring rampage, and we're now headed to the third quarter. So let's see what transpires in this third quarter. And listen, I want to also get into this conversation too. Is I know we don't like I don't like doing this usually, but I'm gonna do it here because I feel like it's a fun exercise. Basketball tickets are expensive, says Amelia. Yeah, man, I could imagine. I could imagine, especially at MSG. Those things ain't cheap. Those things ain't cheap. So I can only imagine. But let's have a little fun. If the game continues to get out of hand, I want to have a little fun as to who do the Knicks match up better against as a Knicks fan. Who do you want to play in the second, in the playoff series? Who do you not want to see in the playoff series? If the game continues to go in this trajectory, let's have a little fun here and let's talk about future matchups as we head, you know, towards the playoff push. But the third quarter is about to start up. The score is 66-50. Knicks on top. Um, Knicks scored 45 points in the second quarter. Most they scored in the quarter this season. Most they scored in the second quarter this season. As we get you set for the third quarter. And the one thing that I'm a little weary of right now is the Knicks are not stopping the penetration of a Terry Rozier, of a Kelly Oubre. You have to stop penetration because penetration is key. Ray says Boston. Anybody agree with Ray? Ray wants the Celtics. Any Knicks fans in here want the Celtics? We'll table that discussion for now because I want to see how this third quarter goes. But Ray says he wants the Celtics. What do you guys think? Is Ray off his rocker for one in Boston? Because I don't know how to feel about that. Because although Tatum and Brown have struggled, as we're back for third quarter action, Gordon Hayward has the ball. Gordon Hayward passes it to PJ Washington. PJ Washington 3-point shot is good, and it's a 13-point game as the Hornets hit their first shot coming out of the half. Quickly brings the ball up, passes it to Randall, back to Quickly. Mitch set the screen quickly down the lane. Floater is good. Emmanuel Quickly gets the Knicks started with a bucket as Rozier brings the ball up court. He's going to the lane. He's attacking. He finds Gordon Hayward, who goes down low. Mark Williams with the little lay-in, and the Hornets have converted on both their field goal attempts to start the second half. Quickly to Randall. Randall back to Quickly back to Randall. Randall not sure what to do with it. Backs him down. Mid-range fall away jumper is good. It's a 15-point lead with 10:50 to go in the third. Rozier brings the ball up. Passes it to Oubre. Oubre looking to get to the line. He doesn't get the foul call, but he gets the lay-in. And the Hornets have hit 3 of 3 in the second half to start. Randall passes it to RJ. RJ looking to remain aggressive. RJ lays it in, was looking for a foul call, did not get it. Knicks up 72-57. Gordon Hayward looking to answer with a three. He can't do it. Julius with the rebound. Julius dribbles it up the floor, gives it to RJ. RJ looking to attack to the middle of the lane, passes it out. IQ. Oubre, guard IQ. IQ with the little push off. Finds Mitch, who misses the jam. Rozier brings the ball up. Rozier passes it to PJ Washington. His three is missed. Rozier passing it to PJ Washington, who lays it in. And it's 72 to 59 Knicks as the Charlotte Hornets have started 4 of 5 from the field, and it's a 13-point game with 9:37 to go in the third quarter. See, coming off the floor right there, if you saw Tip's face, he's not happy. He is not happy because the Knicks do not look focused. They do not look into it. They're going through the motions. Yet they're up 13, but they're going through the motions. And if you're not careful right now, you could easily end up in the dogfight. This is when we talk about a trap game. These are the things we're talking about. Lackadaisical defensively, not rebounding, giving up second chance points. You know Charlotte's a bad team. You don't want to give them life. And them starting 4 or 5 in the second half gives them life. Because we've seen this before in the Garden, man. Opposing teams love coming in here and making a statement and getting a win. So the Knicks have to be very cognizant of how this second half goes, because this could change relatively quickly. I wish my guy would stay aggressive like he's doing tonight. Yeah, I agree with you, Ray. RJ does need to stay aggressive, but a lot of it is too. Um, RJ has to get better shots. Like, you have to know your strengths. Like, I understand you want him to shoot the three, but you want him to take threes that are open shots. You don't want him just taking random threes, because then that defeats the purpose of your offensive flow and everything you got going on. So RJ must maintain, while maintaining his level of aggressiveness, he needs to pick out better shots. Go where you're meant to go. If you're meant to drive, drive. If you're meant to open up lanes for Mitch to get dunks, that's your job. Don't try to do too much. And sometimes when it's a tight game, when it's a big game, RJ tries to do too much. But I like what he's doing tonight. You're 100% right. They're going to fall asleep a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't get away from them. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. And this is why I kind of don't like the whole narrative of, oh, they're going to get 10 straight. They're going to do. Like, no, you still got to go out there and play. Charlotte's a NBA team. Cleveland beat Boston last night. So Cleveland is back up to a game and a half up on you. So you kind of want to make sure you're focused and you're locked in. You don't want to let this one slip away. And this could easily happen if the Knicks don't put the foot on their gas and just try and get this game over with early. And you want the starters to get some rest after playing a double overtime game the other night. I'm Stephen Martinez. You are watching the Knicks versus Hornets live stream on my YouTube channel. This is we're in the second half. The Knicks have the ball. It is 72-59 Knicks as Emmanuel quickly brings the ball up. RJ Barrett back to the middle of the lane, finds Mitch for the alley-oop jam, and right just like that is back up to 15. That's a beautiful playmaking play. RJ drove to the middle of the lane, threw it up, and Mitch got the dunk. That's a beautiful play from RJ Barrett. PJ Washington passes it to Terry Rozier. Rozier passes it to Oubre. Oubre for three. He misses it. IQ gets the rebound. RJ looking to push a transition. He does. Was looking for a foul call. He doesn't get it. Mark Williams with the rebound. Passes it to Rozier. Rozier passes it back to Washington. Washington wide open for three, but a offensive foul is called on Mark Williams on Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, the Knicks look like they're playing in mud and they're still up 15. This has to be the worst game they played in the 10-game in the 9-game winning streak so far. Randall in the corner. Randall for three. He misses it. Rebound Rozier. He got up for that one. Rozier, middle of the floor. Looking to make a play. He does. Looking to draw contact. He gets the foul and one. Terry Rozier is headed to the free throw line to cut into the Knicks lead. One thing we know, Terry Rozier can score, so you have to be cognizant of where he is on the floor at all times, because he can score. Got to be cognizant of where he is. He's about to get paid this summer, I believe, as well. Rozier completes the three-point play, and it's a 12-point game with 8:35 to go in the third quarter. Let's see. RJ back to the middle, and he gets the lay-in, looking for the foul, doesn't get it. Knicks up 14. Rozier looking to push in between the legs, crossover dribble, spin, baseline three. It's good. Terry Rozier feeling it. It's a 12-point game. His foot was on the line. They didn't call that a three. Back and forth we go. Charlotte is 6 of 9 in the third quarter, and the Knicks are 5 of 8. So not much defense being played here early in the third. Rozier reaches in, trying to get a steal, doesn't get it. IQ passes it to Randall. Randall looking, waiting for the double to come. Passes it out to Grimes. Grimes trying to get to the rim. Passes out Randall for three. Shot is no good. Mitchell Robinson with the tip, but they're going to call offensive goaltending because the ball was still in the cylinder as Tibbs looks at the scoreboard with the like, what? Can I get the dunk? Oh, yeah, that's still above the cylinder, Mitch. Gotta let that one go, man. Go to Hayward, drive it to the rim, and a travel is called on Mr. Hayward. And was this ball still above the ceiling? Yeah, it was above it. You gotta let it go. If this was FIFA rules, that would have been good, but this is the NBA. So it's a 12-point game with 7:34 to go in the third quarter. Knicks looking to make a push. Charlotte hanging tough. IQ brings the ball up, guarded by Rozier. Randall, guarded by PJ Washington. Grimes has the ball now. PJ switches on to Grimes. Grimes from deep, misses the three. Gordon Hayward on the rebound, brings the ball up, passes it to Rozier. Rozier, dribble in between the legs, passes it to Oubre. Oubre gets the lay-in, and it's a 10-point game with 7 minutes to go in the third. Charlotte looking up to tighten the defense too. IQ with the dribble, gives it up. RJ gets the lay-in, doesn't get a foul, but he gets the lay-in, and RJ Barrett is doing it tonight on both ends. And Rozier responds with a three, and it's down to 9. What a third quarter from Mr. Terry Rozier. And back and forth we go at MSG with 6:30 to go in the third. IQ responds with a three. Yes, he does. Big shot from Emmanuel quickly, who looks human tonight. He looks human. Oubre brings the ball up, looking for Rozier, who's had the hot hand. Can Rozier do it again? One-on-one with quickly. Rozier for three. He hits again. Back to 9. Back and forth we go. We got a game here. 9 of 12 for Charlotte. 7 of 11 for the Knicks in the third. IQ almost turns it over. RJ looking to take Oubre. RJ. And what did they call? They called a block foul on Kelly Oubre. Yeah, that spin gets me so nervous when RJ does the spin in the middle of the lane, man. That gets me nervous, man. That gets me a little nervous. It's a 9-point game with RJ Barrett at the line with 5:44 to go in the third. He hits the first free throw. It's back to a 10-point lead. This 10-point, guys, for the people watching the game, this 11-point lead now feels tenuous. Even though the Knicks feel like they're in control, but this thing feels like it can go very quickly as Gordon Hayward gets to the middle of the lane, gets it off the rim, and it is good. It's back to 9 as Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier are carrying the Charlotte Hornets down. Randall draws the foul, and he's like, man, I should have shot it. I should have shot it. He's looking up at the rim like, damn, I should have shot it. But this is the Knicks versus Hornets live stream. I'm Stefan Martinez. It's a 9-point game with 5:21 to go in the third quarter. Charlotte has come out on fire in the third. And the game is back to 9 with Julius Randle at the line. And a technical was called on Kelly Oubre Jr. Wow. So Kelly Oubre giving the referee a little piece of his mind. And a timeout is called. Steve Clifford looking at the referee like, hey, yo, man, that wasn't a foul call, bro. And if you're going to call it both ways. So it's a 10-point game with 5:21 to go in the third. We're headed for a timeout. What are you thinking so far? Ray says they're tired. Yeah, there's a lack of focus and intensity to the stuff they're doing tonight. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like just watching them right now, it seems like there's a lack of focus, lack of intensity, um, lack of energy, and that's the one thing you don't want in a game like this because these games can easily change. And the last thing you want to do is have Tibbs play his starters like 40 minutes in a meaningless game like this. You don't need that. You don't want it. You don't need it. And so if you're the Knicks, you gotta get focused and you gotta be ready to, you know, put the put your foot on the neck, man. Charlotte should not be able to stay on the floor with you, and so far they're doing it. They're doing it. If you're watching the game, give me your opinion. Do the Knicks actually pull away, or you think this thing stays tight? It's 84-74 in the middle of the just in the tail end of the third quarter. Is about 4 minutes left. What does Danny say? Danny says this game is kind of close. Yeah, man. The game should not be this close, guys. And I understand they're tired. They just played a 2 overtime game, so that's contributing to it. But you have to think, man. Hey, we want to blow these guys out the water, man, because we want to come out and rest and be ready for this West Coast trip. Because this West Coast trip is going to be a bear, guys. This West Coast trip is going to be a bear, and if you're not ready to go, man, it can catch up to you quickly. So the West Coast trip can be a bear, but RJ's doing his thing. RJ's having one of them games, man. So you want RJ to keep going, but you don't want RJ to force it. Ray says he thinks it stays tight. Danny says his prediction might be right. We'll see. We'll see. 25 points for RJ Barrett, 9 of 13, 6 of 8 from the line, 3 assists. So RJ's having a big game, and he's not really shooting the three. So that means he's attacking the rim, getting to his spots, and doing whatever he wants. RJ finds Randall. Randall for three. That shot's no good. Rebounded by Dennis Smith Jr., who passes it to Rozier. Dennis Smith Jr. passes it to Rozier. Haywood has the ball now with RJ. Top of the key. Haywood. Dribble. Between the legs. Haywood. Spin around. Dennis Smith Jr. Back to PJ Washington, who lays it in. And it's an 8-point game with just under 5 minutes to go in the third. Quickly brings the ball up. Slow dribble between the legs. Smith watching him. Passes it to RJ. RJ trying to get to the middle. The big hedges. Back to quickly. RJ with the dribble. As the time winds down, RJ can't lay it in. Mitch falls to the floor, and a loose ball foul is called. And the Hornets turn around with the incredulous look as Mark Williams has his hands on his head, and Steve Clifford's like, "Yo, fam, you sure you gonna call that foul right now, man? We were headed back up the floor." Oh man. Oh. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Technical foul on Steve Clifford for giving it to the referees. And he had his hands up with the incredulous, like, yo, fam, you gonna call that foul, bro? Randall with the pump fake. Randall for three. Randall misses it. What a save. Rozier bring the ball down. Rozier in between the legs dribble. Pass to Hayward. Hayward back to Rozier. Rozier for three. No good. Rebound. Rozier with the ball again. Passes it to Hayward. Who misses the three? Ooh, the Knicks got lucky there. The Knicks got lucky there. Julius with the spin move. Finds it back out to IQ. IQ finds Mitch for the jam. And it's back up to 10. Here we go. Rozier in between the legs dribble. Rozier Randall on him. Back out to Dennis Smith. Back to Rozier. Rozier Robinson on him. Back to Hayward. Hayward gets his own rebound off the miss. Passes it back out to Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. to PJ Washington for three. It is no good. And the Hornets come away with the rebound again. Hayward going towards the rim. Passes it out. Smith Jr. for three. She is butter. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's a 7-point game with 2:50 to go in the third. The Knicks are in a fight now. Here we go. Cardiac Knicks. Cardiac Knicks. Julius with the dribble between his legs. Looking to turn. Almost turns it over. Gets the shot off. Looking for a foul. There was none called. Rebound Hornets. Rozier brings the ball up. Looking to get to the rim. He gets there. He lays it in. It's a 5-point game. Timeout Knicks. Charlotte, here they come. Storming back. Now you got a game. Now you got a battle on your hands. What a move by Rozier, using the up and under move to get to the other side of the basket. And Charlotte is keeping this thing close. What's going on, Knicks fans? It's your boy Stefan Martinez. This is the New York Knicks versus Charlotte Hornets live stream. It's a 5-point game with just under 2.5 to go in the third. Tom Thibodeau just called timeout, and the Knicks desperately need to regroup. Wow, this game is tight. The Knicks are always in a hurry to shoot threes. They need to slow it down a bit. RJ's having a great season. Mr. Ortega makes a great point. So you're getting a lot of love on your point, Emilio. The Knicks need to slow down, and because this game is speeding up on them a little bit, and the Hornets are making a run. Terry Rozier had a great third quarter. The Knicks can't seem to get in his way. They can't seem to stop him. Terry Rozier is having a great third quarter. 5-point game, 2:25 to go. This is when you miss Jalen right here. These are the moments where you miss Jalen. Because if this game gets hairy, the last thing you want is Julius, RJ. You don't want none of these guys handling the ball. So this is where you miss Jalen Brunson right here. In this very spot, if the game stays tight, you miss him right now. Deuce McBride's in the game now. Huh. Interesting substitution by Tibbs. Interesting. Grimes pulls up for three. Grimes, three is no good. Rebound. Dennis Smith almost turns it over. Doesn't turn it over. Gets the rock back. Smith to Oubre. Oubre lays it in. Looking for a foul call. Flexes a little bit. Doesn't get the foul call. And we got a 3-point game. Deuce McBride brings the ball up. 1:45 to go in the third. Hornets on an 11-3 run. Randall, ball between his legs. Looking to back down. Foul wasn't called. Finds Deuce. Deuce to Hart. Back to Randall. Randall looking to draw foul, doesn't get it. Rozier in the open floor. Oh, doesn't get it, but a foul's called. Then the Hornets could trim this lead to 1. Here we go. Cardiac Nick time. Cardiac Nick time. Here it is. Just when you thought like, yo, this is gonna be an easy game. See, that's why if you were watching in the beginning of the broadcast, I said there's no such thing as easy games with the Knicks. It just doesn't happen. Just when you think, we're gonna get out of here with a win, it's gonna be an easy game. Nah, man. It never goes the way you think it's gonna go. And so tonight is no exception. To the people in the chat, man, hit that thumbs up, share it, give me your comments. If you're watching the game, where are you watching the game from? How are you feeling about it so far? And just like that, it's down to a 1-point game. Just like that, it's down to a 1-point game. As Deuce McBride brings the ball up the floor. Dennis Smith Jr., guarding Deuce. Deuce to Hartenstein. Back to RJ. RJ. Back to Randall. Randall. Dribble between the legs. RJ for 3. Shot is short. The Hornets get the rebound. The Hornets can take the lead with a minute to go in the third quarter. Thor for 3. Misses it. Oubre on the rebound. And Richards is fouled again. And just as we predicted, here come the Hornets. With 52.6 to go in the third, the Hornets are about to tie this basketball game. The Cardiac Kids, here they come. And the game is tied at 86 as Obi Toppin checks in for Julius Randle. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. So far, third quarter summary, the Hornets have outscored the Knicks 36-20 and are shooting 16 for 20 from the field. Wow. Here we go, guys. Just when you thought it was safe. Nope. Josh Hart has the ball on the wing. Feeds to Hartenstein. RJ with the dribble. What does he do with it? Passes it to Obi. Obi for 3. He nails it. What a huge 3 from Obi Toppin. And it's 89-87 with 30 seconds to go in the third. Rozier with the ball at the top. Deuce on him. Rozier looking to dance. And he can't hit the jumper. And there's a loose ball foul called. And it's called on Mr. Richards. And we are going back the other way with 13.7 seconds to go in the third. This is going to be a nail biter, folks. Danny, you may be right. Deuce bringing the ball up. Deuce for 3. Josh Hart on the rebound, and he throws it out of bounds. With 4.5 seconds to go in the third, the Charlotte Hornets take possession. Dennis Smith Jr. brings it up, goes to the rim, and is blocked. And the Knicks go into the third quarter with a 2-point lead. Oh, this is going to be one of those nights, guys. Hold on. Hang on, guys. For all the new viewers, welcome in. This is the New York Knicks versus Charlotte Hornets live stream. I'm Stefan Martinez. You know, we Knicks fans out here, but we let every fan base in here. It doesn't matter whether you root for the Knicks. If you don't, it's cool. We want to hear your input anyway. But wow, what a game. What a game. I feel like all these streams are going to be like this, guys. I feel like every stream we do is going to be like this now. Here we go. Cardiac Knicks. Ray with the, oh my effing God. I'm not going to curse. It's a family show, Ray. It's a family show. There might be little kids watching. We trying to keep it PG. Kids watching. It's a family show, man. What's wrong with you? Oh man. This is the most the Knicks. This is the most exhausted and disinterested I've seen the Knicks during this entire stretch. They look completely lost. They look completely disinterested. They look exhausted from playing a gajillion minutes the other night. But man, oh man, is this tighter than it needs to be right now? If you're new in the chat, man, what are your thoughts? Share your thoughts. Hit that thumbs up button. Share this video. Let others know we're live. If you're a Knicks fan, are you stressing? Are you angry? Are you upset? Should we up by more? Ray said that's why he used the abbreviation. I see you, Ray. I see you, bro. Yeah, we're trying not to curse too much. It's a family show, you know what I mean? We want everybody in here, you know. So the Garden is anxious right now. By the way, the Knicks have a 6-game winning streak at MSG right now, and they're playing with fire. Playing with fire here. If you let this one go, Fat Joe's in the building. Couple celebrities in the building, but you know me, you playing with fire here. Gotta keep this thing close. Don't slip. Fourth quarter, Josh Hart brings the ball up. Passes it to RJ. RJ's had a night. See the double teams now coming for RJ because they know what he wants to do. Back out. RJ for 3. Could be huge. Knicks need it. Don't get it. Loose ball fouls called on Josh Hart. And the Hornets have the basketball with a chance to regain the lead. Where's IQ? He's been non-existent. Brother, IQ still trying to get the cobwebs out from playing 58 minutes the other day. Your man's exhausted right now. Your man's like, yo, get me up out of here, B. Get me up out of here, B. This is your man's totally like, yo, I'm beat. I'm beat right now. Hit that like button for your boy, man. If you in the chat right now and you looking for a Knicks W, hit that thumbs up button, man. Good no call. Oubre gets to the middle, finds McGowan. Back to Oubre. Oubre finds Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. looking to get to the rim. And the ball is turned over on a 24-second shot clock violation. The New York Knicks defense steps up right there. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. See what happens. I'm nervous, Ray says. Ray says he's nervous. Aren't we all a little nervous right now? Deuce McBride short arms the jumper out to Hart. Hart gets to the rim. Hart is fouled. Just when you need a play to stem the tide, here comes Josh Hart. That's the stem the tide guy, man. All that guy does is make smart plays. He doesn't rush things. Wow, that was a great play. And the only reason why he didn't finish was because he was fouled. But Josh Hart always makes the right play. And tonight is no exception. This guy always comes in and does the thing that you need as he hits the first free throw. And it's a 3-point game with 10:54 to go in the third. To go in the fourth, rather. Wow. Never easy, huh, guys? Never easy.
It's open.
Never easy. The Hornets are 10 from 12 from the free throw line. The Knicks are 14 of 18 from the free throw line. McGowan open for 3, and he misses it. Hart with the rebound, looking to push in transition. What does Hart do? Finds Hartenstein. Hartenstein at RJ. RJ to the middle. Trying to draw a foul, doesn't get it, but gets blocked. RJ gets up furious, looking for a foul call. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it, and he looks furious right now. Was he fouled? No, see, that's not a good shot by RJ Barrett. You're forcing it. That's not a good shot. You weren't fouled. That's just a bad shot from RJ Barrett. How the 22 people in here looking right now? How you guys feeling right now? As Deuce gets to the rim and lays it in. Knicks up 6. Little full court pressure shown by Deuce. Dennis Smith Jr. brings the ball up. Passes it to Oubre. Oubre for 3. He misses it. Hot off the rebound. And he turns it over, trying to get Toppin in early transition. Here we go. Back and forth we go. And Tibbs with the, what the hell? What are you doing? Tibbs had that face a couple times tonight. Tibbs does not look happy, folks. Tibbs does not look happy, folks. Oubre, pump fake. Oubre misses it. Tries to draw contact. Josh Hart out. Transition. Gets the layup. No foul called. He was looking for one. Knicks up 8. Timeout Charlotte. Just when you thought it was a tenuous situation, all you got to do is have a little bit of heart. Here we go. To the 28 people watching, man, let me get a thumbs up. Let me get a thumbs up. Are you room for the Knicks? Let me get an orange and blue hearts in the building. Ray says, heart attack city. Don't settle for 3. He's nervous. Danny, can you hear me? Ray, Emilio said it earlier when he said, don't settle for the 3. He said it earlier. You can't settle for the 3 right now. You got to have Josh Hart. You got to have him. You can't settle for the 3. And so far, they're not settling, which is a good thing. I think IQ gets in after this commercial, Amelia. How you guys feeling in the chat right now? Eight-point game with. Oh, Danny just fixed it. Oh, all right, Danny. Had me thinking something was wrong with the audio. How we feeling right now in the chat, Knicks fans? There's 23 of you in here. How are we feeling right now? So I'm thinking about people wearing the number 3 jersey. We just have to wait and see to the playoffs. LOL. Listen, man, I don't need no PTSD. I don't need no more John Starks PTSD moments. All right, let's cool down with the number 3 talk. You know what I mean? Let's see him do it in the playoffs before we anoint him. You know, because I still got images of John Starks that I can't shake. Oh man, this is the most annoying 8-point lead we've had this year. Has to be the most annoying 8-point lead we had this year, because they should be up by at least 20 right now. This should be a 20-point lead. This has to be the most annoying 8-point lead in the history of basketball right now. Dennis Smith Jr. brings the ball up. Deuce with the pressure. Dennis Smith Jr. passes it to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward dribbles, passes it to Oubre. Oubre pump fakes. Oubre to the rim, misses the jam. Knicks in transition. RJ finds Deuce. Deuce to Hart. Hart to Obi for 3. Just rolls out. Dennis Smith Jr. passes it to Gordon Hayward in between the legs, short jumper, no good. RJ Barrett brings the ball down, brings it down, dribble in between his legs, looking to take Hayward one on one. Was looking for a foul call, didn't get it. Smith Jr. passes it and turns it over. The Knicks bring the ball back up with 8:47 to go in third in the fourth. It is a 8-point game. Terry Rozier re-enters the ball game. Boy, did he have a third quarter. Ooh wee. Deuce McBride's getting a lot of run tonight. He's getting a lot of run. Hartenstein in the middle, can't get the layup, and a foul is called on Isaiah Hartenstein. And here we go. Here we go. I got some laughs out of this chat. I have nightmares about John Starks. Yeah, I know. As IQ re-enters the game for Deuce McBride. I mean, if you're a Knicks fan, you got PTSD from the '94 finals, man. Those things are hard to shake. Charlotte 0 of 6, but the Knicks not much better, only 2 for 8. As Rozier looks to take Toppin, Rozier passes it to Haywood. Haywood to the middle of the lane, gets the layup, and the lead is down to 6 with 8 minutes and 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can IQ turn back into Superman? Can IQ turn back into Superman? RJ looking to get to the middle. RJ gets the layup and is back to 8. Rozier with the dribble. Rozier passes it to Oubre. Oubre to Smith Jr. Smith Jr.'s 3 is no good. The Hornets are asking for a review off an inbounds. Do they get the review? What a tough move by RJ Barrett. Listen, criticize Barrett's defense because sometimes it's been atrocious this season, but tonight he's been pretty good. As IQ misses the 3. Gordon Hayward gets the rebound. 7 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the fourth. 97-89 Knicks. As Rozier is in his bag. Rozier doesn't draw iron off the pump fake by Obi. Back out IQ in transition. Finds RJ. RJ for 3. Barely draws iron. What a rebound by Hart, though. Hart takes it back up. Looks for Obi in the corner. Obi for 3. He can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson can't get the rebound. And the Hornets bring the ball back up the floor. Rozier for 3. No good. Rebound Charlotte. Hayward passes it to the middle. And the pass is dropped. And the Knicks have the ball. Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go, man. As Julius Randle checks in with 6:38 to go in the fourth. I still have memories 29 years later. Oh my God. What are you doing to me, man? What are you doing to me, man? Oh, man. The Knicks bring the ball up with 6:30 to go. Josh Hart with the ball in his hands. Passes it to Randle. Randle feeds to IQ. IQ looking to make a play. Dribbles. Finds RJ. RJ back to the middle. Blocked by Oubre. Julius. Pump fake. Foul. Julius Randle heading to the free throw line. Billy says 30-year anniversary of the Smith misses. You guys just you guys, man. You guys, man. Wow. A fairly pedestrian night for Julius Randle. 11 points, 13, 8 rebounds. A fairly pedestrian night for Julius Randle. Make that 12 as he hits the free throw. Julius has been otherworldly this season, but tonight feels like a pedestrian night. Let's see if they can bring it home. Misses the second free throw. 9-point game. Terry Rozier brings the ball up. Once again, the Knicks leaving points at the line. Another 5 misses from the free throw line tonight. You just gotta make you crazy if you're Tibbs. It gotta make you crazy as Oubre gets the dunk. 7-point game. 19 points for Oubre on 8 of 15 tonight. As the Hornets are looking to trap the Knicks. RJ with the ball. Passes it. Julius with Hayward on him. Julius to the middle. That shot is short. No legs on the jump shot tonight for Julius. Hayward for 3. She's good. We got a 4-point game with 5:27 to go in the fourth. The Hornets are keeping things close, boy. Oh boy. Cardiac affair at MSG, man. Cardiac affair, man. What can I say? We've been tortured. I get it, man, but that's the one thing as a Knicks fan you want to stay away from, man. You want to stay away from the torturous memories of 93 and 94, bro. Especially with Starks and Smith, man. Wow. Oh, man. Let me reset this thing. I'm Stefan Martinez. This is the New York Knicks versus Charlotte Hornets live stream. The Knicks up 4 with 5:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Gordon Hayward just hit a huge 3. The Knicks call for time. It feels like it's going to be one of those games, man. It feels like it's going to be one of those games where we're going down to the wire and it's not going to be an easy win. Typical Knicks, man. Typical Knicks. If you're a Knicks fan, let me get a thumbs up in the chat, man. Talk to me. Where you watching this game from? You got money on the game. Are you nervous? Are you excited? Are you happy? Do you think we can get the 10-game winning streak? Talk to me. Talk to me in the chat, man. Daniel, thank you for the love, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you for the love. 21 people in the chat right now. Do the Knicks pull this off? Do we get the 10 straight? Or is the streak over? Talk to me. 4-point game with 5:27 to go. Danny's giving me the thumbs up. Game's getting tight, guys. Game's getting tight. Here we go. Tight game late. Let me get a thumbs up, man. If you're a Knicks fan and you want to see 10 straight, hit the thumbs up. Because, man, we got to have to earn this one. We're going to have to earn it. It will not be easy in the slightest. We're going to have to earn this one, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the thumbs up. Yeah, man. Let's go. If you got the Knicks winning, let me get a yeah in the chat, man. Let me get an orange and blue. Yes, sir. Half a thumbs up. Ray said he's giving me a half a thumbs up. I ain't getting a full thumbs up yet. Not till we win the game. 4-point game. 5:25 to go in the fourth. Quickly brings the rock up. What type of shot are the Knicks going to get? Julius pass to Quick. Looking to make a play. Quick to the middle. Julius for 3. The shot is off and the Hornets have the ball. The shot is off and the Hornets have the ball. And Tibbs has got the look like, what the hell are we doing here, guys? Rozier brings the ball up. PJ Washington to the rim. Oubre for 3, wide open. It's good. It's a 1-point game. And the Knicks, cardiac Knicks, Charlotte on an 8-0 run in the last minute 10. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Julius backing down Oubre. Julius feeds quick. Quick for three. No good. Rebound Mitchell Robinson. Quick. Trying to get to the middle. Quick. Mitch with the tip. 3-point game. The Hornets looking to make a run. Mitch with the foul. Here we go. Cardiac Knicks. Cardiac. It ain't going to be easy, guys. If you're new in the chat, it's a 3-point game with 4:19 to go in the fourth. Let's see what happens here. Williams misses the first free throw. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys if you think the Knicks are going to get the win tonight. Let's get those likes up. Give me 10 likes, guys, before the end of the video. Williams at the line for one more. And he misses both. RJ with the big rebound. Here we go. 4 minutes to go. Quick passes it to RJ. RJ dribbles back to Quick. Quick trying to get to the middle. Feeds RJ. RJ dribbles between his legs. Trying to go to the rim. Misses the shot, but a foul is called. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here it is. RJ, you got to hit these free throws. That's one thing we've seen with the Knicks is their inability to hit free throws. You got to hit free throws right now, guys. Timeout Charlotte. 4 minutes to go in the fourth. How we feeling, Knicks fans? Talk to me. Ray giving me the oh my God. Oh, wait. Do we got a challenge? The Charlotte Hornets are challenging the foul call on RJ Barrett. And no, I don't know about that. What do you guys think in the chat? Was there a foul right there? He said a half a thumbs up. Ray, you giving me a half a thumbs up, bro? What is this, man? Give me the full devoted thumbs up, bro. What's up with you, man? I'm not with this half a thumbs up stuff, bro. What's up with you, man? God said half a thumbs up. What's up with you, fam? Yeah, man. All the love, John Spicer. Everybody watching in the chat right now. How are we feeling? Are we nervous? Does RJ hit these 2 free throws? What's good? What's good? Cardiac Nick affair. You know how this goes. Appreciate the thumbs up. Let's get the 10 likes, man. Before the stream ends. Shout out from the Philippines. Hey, man, Harold, I appreciate you, bro. Definitely, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, man. Shout out for sure. Larry says, let's go Knicks. I see you, Larry. I agree with you, brother. This game's too close for comfort, guys. Too close for comfort. I'm going to need my orange and blue Warriors these last 4 minutes. Let's go Knicks. If you know anybody that's a Knicks fan right now, and they're on Facebook or they're on YouTube, tell them to hit the stream, wherever you can find me. Tell them we streaming the last few minutes of this game, man. Let them know. Let them know Orange and Blue Nation is well represented in here right now. As we go for 10 straight. As Tibbs is chewing out the referee for something. Chewing out the referee for a call. Yeah, man. 23 to go. And the foul was overturned. No foul, no shots. Charlotte brings the ball up, looking to tie the game. Wow. PJ Washington gets to the rim. And a foul is called. Was a foul called? A foul is called on Mitchell Robinson. And PJ Washington. No. Josh Hart. Foul is called on Josh Hart. Wow. Okay. PJ Washington at the line for 2. Knicks up 3. Hits the first one. 3-point game, 2-point game. 3:48 to go. Can the Knicks hold on? Can they survive? Here we go. Washington misses the second free throw. RJ with the huge rebound. Here we go. What do the Knicks do? Quick brings the ball up. Offensive foul is called, and we're going the other way. Are we getting a Knick implosion here? Don't tell me we're getting a Knick implosion. No, guys. Offensive foul is called on Mitchell Robinson for setting a moving screen. It's a 2-point game with 3:36 to go. And Mitch is telling the ref, I'm standing still. Tibbs looks like he's about to challenge. Oh, man. Here we go. If you in the chat right now, you a Knick fan, hit that thumbs up for me. Follow the channel. Subscribe to the YouTube, wherever you're watching this live from right now. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know who you're pulling for. Talk to me.
Okay. I don't know. He got on like 8 o'clock. He's still on. If you're up, okay, okay, Bob. I love you. Have a good
We got the 10. We getting the 10 likes. Let's see what comes out of this right now. This game is way too close for comfort right now. Way too close. This game should not be this close. 3:36 to go. RJ's had the hot hand. IQ and Julius have looked normal tonight. Where do the Knicks go for offense? But can they get the stop on defense first? 3-point field goals. The Hornets are 11 of 31, and the Knicks are 11 of 38. Knicks they've left a lot of wide open shots. A lot of wide open shots out there right now. Hayward with Barrett on him. Hayward finds Rozier at the top. Hart meets him. Hayward step back. He ties it. Terry Rozier ties the game at 100 with 3:15 to go. Hornets on an 11-2 run the last 2:43, and it's a turnover. Here we go. Here we go. For the people in the chat right now, how we feeling, man? Talk to me. Hayward comes off the screen. Hayward can't hit the jump shot. Rebound, Mark Williams. Hayward drives. Shot is good, and the foul. Hornets up 2 here late in the fourth. Are the Knicks about to lose this 10 game? Are the Knicks about to lose this winning streak to the Charlotte Hornets? That's why I said it earlier, guys. This could be a trap game. This could be one of those games, man. Where if you're not careful, Charlotte up 3 with 2:59 to go. Where do the Knicks go for offense right now? Where do they go? Quickly, bring the ball up. Finds Hart. Hart finds Julius. Julius telling IQ, come get the ball. IQ trying to shake Rozier. You got to get something going towards the rim. That's exactly what the Knicks are doing. And a foul is called. Josh Hart is headed back to the free throw line. With 2:39 to go, Josh Hart is headed to the free throw line with a chance to make it a 1-point game. And I'll say this, if you've been watching the live streams, free throws are free. And he hits the first free throw. It's a 2-point game. You gotta hit your free throws. These games are way too important to be missing free throws, especially as we get deeper into the playoffs. You must hit your free throws right now, guys. It's a must. Hart misses the second free throw. It's a 2-point game. Rozier brings the ball up with 2:34 to go in the fourth. The Knicks are 16 of 22 at the free throw line. Rozier looking to come off and shoot a three. Hart in his jersey. PJ. Steal by Mitch. Water steal by Mitchell Robinson. Julius looking to drive. Julius drives. Lays it in. Tied at 103. See, I like that possession. Didn't settle. Drove. Ties it up. 2 minutes left. Garden looking nervous. Nobody's standing. Everybody's sitting. Celebrity roller sitting. Haywood. Turnaround jump is good. Gordon Hayward's a professional scorer, guys. This is what he does. 23 points for Hayward, 9 of 17 from the field. Quickly with the ball. RJ trying to get a mid screen. Julius looking to drive it and turns it over. Charlotte brings the ball up. Hart with the rebound. Hart bringing it up. And they saying it's Charlotte ball. Hart was looking to draw a foul and he can't do it. Wow. 1:17 to go in the fourth, and the Knicks trail by 2. Wow, guys. Here we go. Rozier guarded by Barrett. Haywood passes it to Oubre, who nails the three. Hornets up 5 with 58.1 to go. Wow. What a dagger three by Kelly Oubre with 58.3 to go. And that might do it. That just might. Larry says we're going to lose to the Hornets. Come on, man. Man, that hurts. With 58.1 to go, that was a big three. That was a. See what happens when you start playing with fire. They let the Hornets. The Hornets stuck around all game, guys. That's what happens when you let a team stick around and you don't put them away. I understand you played a double overtime game the other day, but you can't lose a game like this because Cleveland lost. Cleveland won last night. That's a horrible loss, man. I mean, there's still 58 seconds to go, so you never know. You get a quick shot. Second half summary. Look at this. 58 points for the Hornets, 37 for the Knicks. The Hornets shot 50% from the field, 7 of 18 from 3. Out-rebound the Knicks. And that's why you get the situation the Knicks are in right now. Because, number one, they're tied. And, see, this is a criticism of Tom Thibodeau. As Ray says, it's over. You can't play these guys all those minutes. But you need to win. You have to do what you have to do. But this will be an excruciating loss if the Knicks can't find a way. Julius looking for Hart. Julius trying to drive to the rim. And was an offensive foul called? An offensive foul was called. Was an offensive foul call? We giving Julius free throws. Julius is getting free throws. Wow. 14 points, 5 of 16 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Can he knock down both of these? He hits the first one. I need one more, Julius. I need one more, man. Jalen's like, yo, I should have been playing tonight. Jalen Brunson got that. Damn, I should have been playing tonight. As Julius gets the second free throw. 108-105. Can the Knicks get a stop? Can the Knicks get a stop? Grimes is on Rozier. Guarding yelling defense. Can we get a stop? Offensive foul. We going the other way. The Knicks have the ball. Wow. There is Laquan. There is 35.2 left. What? Whoa, what a play by Josh Hart. Quickly to the rim. Lays it in. Wait, what are they yelling at? Did they just call offensive foul on yes, offensive foul on Julius Randle over the back. Oh my, yo, why do you need to push him, Jew? Whoa. And Rozier headed to the line to put the dagger in the Knicks. Oh man. Wow. And he hits the first free throw, and that about wow, man. This is why I don't believe in trap games, guys. This is why you can't tell me about a trap game. Oh, this is a trap game. You can't tell me that because you can't have nights like these, man, where it's just and there you go. There's your ball game. Wow. Wow. This is just this. There's just Grimes misses the three, can't get the rebound. Julius about to get teed up. He's about to get thrown out, staring at the referee. What a loss this is. Wow, guys. Wow. Yeah, man, you have to bounce back. They got a tough West Coast trip coming up, and you gotta somehow put this behind you and bounce back. And this shows the importance once again of not having Jalen Brunson. This is why, yeah, I get resting him in this game, but this shows the importance of why Jalen Brunson is so important to this basketball team. Because without him, this is what you are. You're a mediocre basketball team that's gonna have some good nights, some bad nights, but these are the results. Wow, what a stunning loss. Oh, man. Wow. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it here. 7 point game with I think 12 seconds to go in the fourth. But thank you for hopping on. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see. I'll see you guys on Thursday night for Knicks Kings. So hopefully Jalen's playing in that game because this loss was brutal. Thanks for watching, guys.